Humanities, the manner in which Mrs. Tinius and I teach it, is a combination of U.S. history and American literature, because we believe that American literature makes for great primary evidence in what people thought at certain times in U.S. history.
Constant reminder of who? Tom. And let's twist the knife even further. So it is 2 periods long. This year is periods 2 and 3, but it could be any 2. And what you will do is you are in a large classroom like the one behind me where the wall is open and there are 50 plus seats here, and you're mingling with one another constantly. It's become a place where, because they are with each other for 2 periods, they get to know one another more deeply, and it has become a safe space for many of them to just be.
First and foremost, we hope that kids come out with a greater ability to think critically, to hear what has been saying to them, what they pick up on social media, what they pick up in news and conversation, and be able to evaluate what in that is true and what in that is not true.
We are currently, in the 1920s for history, just post World War I. We're looking at how this new age of modernity is changing how people approach art, how people approach social issues, how people even approach the idea of family. And then we're able to read The Great Gatsby at the same time and see that reflected in a book that was not only written and published in the 1920s, and it takes place in 1922. And so they're immediately able to see, instead of like going from one class to the other, maybe from period 1 to period 5, but they're seeing it immediately how the two tie into one another.
A love you have to earn is not a love worth having. Gentlemen, that young lady is not your wife. That is somebody else's wife. Be respectful of that.
If you are sophomores going into junior year, it's just really easy. You tell your GLC, I want to be in humanities, and it will take up on your schedule U.S. history, as well as it will take up English 3.
We are looking for somebody willing to come through our door. You walk through our door and we promise to love you, and that's your only requirement. Come in ready to go, and we're ready to be there with you.